Man, feeling under the weather. That's how it's been the past 7 days. I have a recovering cough. About exactly a week ago, last Thursday, I was at the shop working on a couple of client projects, working with another YouTuber, working on some content for them. And I decided to have a little piece of ghost pepper beef jerky. It was really good, but my throat started burning, and it wasn't because it was too spicy. It was because I was getting sick. So, as most of us know, usually when you start getting sick, you feel a little tickle or an itch, and this was just burning. So I decided to finish up the last project I was working on. Excuse me, head over to Publix and get a couple of things that I needed to restock on, including vitamin C. I had to get some more tea, so I got lemon green tea and elderberry tea and some honey and a little bit of and some soup, I believe. No, I got soup the next day. Whatever I had hit me like a train that night, because it was 3 or 4 o'clock. That's when I started feeling a little I was told that afternoon, early afternoon, I just looked like I was just out of it a little bit and just not feeling it. And like I said, it hit me like a train, like no other. And I had a stint about a year and a half, 2 years ago where I was just getting sick. I don't know what was happening. It was like I'd get sick, I'd get over it, and I'd get sick again. But in the last year and a half, last year around the same time, actually the beginning of the year, I had what was going around, and it had lasted 3 months total between the fever, the aches, and all of that. Going back to last week, I was like, all right, it's overdue. I haven't caught anything in some time. I coached basketball this year. All my kids, all my players had something. They came in, and I was like, I'm bound to get something. During the season, I got nothing. And then, last week, I started feeling it. And when I went home, after getting everything I needed at Publix, I was like, let me drink some hot tea, put some honey in there, mix it around, pop these vitamin C pills. And I was getting ready. That night, fever on set, I started sweating, body aches. I was like, oh boy, it's going to be one of these. And it was, because I woke up the next morning and it was like I got ran over by 2 trains. It was just wild. Fortunately, I got ahead on a couple of projects. I wasn't able to go back to the shop to finish recording with my buddy who's a YouTuber. And I had to stay in bed all day. And feeling under the weather, what sucks the most about it is it delays or cancels your plans. And I was looking forward to this whole weekend. I work in the automotive space. I have a handful of clients. And one of the events that we go to every year is Fuel Fest. And I've been waiting the whole year to go to Fuel Fest. I was hoping to, we have a drift team. I was hoping to connect with a couple other drifters there and a couple of YouTubers. And I couldn't go. There was no way I could go. Friday, I had that fever. Saturday morning, I woke up and I was like, I might be able to do this. I got up, walked around the house, drank some tea, and headache just on set, and I still had a fever. So there was no way that, one, I was going to drive a super expensive car all the way down to South Florida while feeling like crap and risk anything happening. And two, I wasn't going to get any of my colleagues sick. Three, it wouldn't have been smart to go in an environment that's full of smoke, full of burning tires, full of loud noise and constant drifting. I'd probably still have a fever today. A whole week later, I'd probably still have a fever. Who knows what would have happened. So I bit the bullet on that. I wasn't able to go to Fuel Fest. I'll go to another Fuel Fest event, probably Atlanta. And then that Sunday we had our own event. But man, I'm telling you, getting whatever I caught, feeling under the weather, we all know how it goes. It starts with the scratchy throat. Then it starts with a stuffy nose, a runny nose. Then the cough comes on, the fever, the aches, all of that. And I'm not no medical expert. I'm just sharing what I went through. So if you are under the weather right now, whatever you're going through, just stick it through. You'll be fine. And you'll make it through, all right? Just hydrate. Stay hydrated. For me, within 3 days, I lost almost 7 pounds. Crazy. It wasn't just all water weight. It's just my body was burning through so much energy between the fever and keeping up with my maintenance, because I have been back in the gym since New Year, consistently pushing a lot of weight and hitting a lot of PRs, that this just hit me. I might have gotten it from the gym. Who knows? I don't know who I got it from. But I'm good now. So, mostly. I still have this little recurring cough, but we're going to truck through it, and we're going to be fine. But I wanted to hop on and just kind of talk about when you're feeling under the weather and you feel like it's a setback, because in fact it is. Maybe you had some projects lined up or an event that you've been waiting to participate and be part of for a whole year. It's all right. At the end of the day, your health is the most important. If your health isn't good, nothing matters. And that's mental, physical, and spiritual. Your health should always be number one. Your network's health should always be 1A and 1B. Your health and your network's health. Those closest to you. Be your friends, closest friends, family, mother, father, brother, sister. Make sure you check in on folks during the season, and if they need any help, just be there for them. So I want to give a shout out to a handful of my friends who didn't know I was under the weather, particularly the ones who I was supposed to be spending my Saturday with. We checked in and made sure everything was good. We're good. Good. I ate a lot of soup, drank a lot of tea, and now we're going to make sure March we hit it twice as hard, because this last week took me out. Stay strong, make sure you kill it, and keep trucking through any obstacles that you got. Peace.